Hello, this is our collaborative Coil presentation between the Universidad of Caribe and King's College. Our team consists of Raymundo, Brandon, Jose, Israel, Gavin, Jakub, and Erik. Our company that designed our innovative product is called Polycultus, which translates to many cultures or many languages. It was founded in 1990 in Raleigh, North Carolina. Our app can be found on the App Store for mobile devices, and for desktops or laptops, it can be found on the Google Play Store. Here is the hierarchy of our employees, of which we listed the most important position being the CEO, all the way down to the analytics manager, with everything in between. In between, we have the general manager, HR director, CFO, COO, and the sales manager. Our company, Polycultus, has developed 3 separate apps, which include the main one that we were talking about, Polyglot. In addition to Polyglot, we have also developed Polymappa, which is an app that can give you directions in any country in any language. As well to that, we also have a rideshare app similar to Uber called Polycoche, which makes transportation in other countries easily accessible to foreigners. The origin of Polycultus began in the US when our manufacturers had begun dealing in international business with a company in Mexico, but were having trouble getting anywhere in business meetings because of the language barrier. Being the entrepreneurs that we are, we began to develop a separate company which would allow our employees in the US to communicate freely with those in Mexico. Hence, Polyglot's first installation was to decipher between English and Spanish, only to increase productivity levels of our employees. After creating our initial app, Polycultus developed a wide range of applications to develop in multiple types of businesses under our brand. Our mission and purpose. Our mission is to be the leading company in international communications worldwide in order to expand the horizons of people and their relationships. Our purpose is to facilitate long-distance communication between people from different countries, resulting in a much more accessible and effective international cooperation. Polycultus' most successful app, Polyglot, began in 2015, and its initial purpose was to develop editing softwares, and since we had members from different countries working on the same project, we needed to create a better way of communication between the two. How does it work? The way our app works is by picking up a language such as Spanish and deciphering it to English based on the user's settings. Like Zoom, we have an assortment of buttons which you can see on the right side, which allow the user to control their experience however they want. Although it may seem like the features listed on the right are those similar to Zoom, we in turn have developed these features more thoroughly to give our users full control of their meetings. Also, Polyglot allows you to translate multiple languages in the same meeting. For example, Jakub on the top left is translating in Czech, while I on the top right am translating in English, and Raymundo and Jose on the bottom are translating into Spanish. As mentioned before, Zoom is our biggest competitor because since COVID had happened, their platform has boomed. Other competitors include Google Meet, Apple FaceTime, and Microsoft Teams. These might all be similar in that they allow people to meet face-to-face over the computer, but they all lack being able to break the language barrier between different countries. Here are some specifics for what our applications allow our platform to run on. The most basic principles being that you must have a stable internet connection, built-in speakers, and microphones to allow communication, and some sort of webcam to allow the face-to-face aspect to work. Listed below are the supported devices and softwares which will allow you to run our platform. If you would want to use our platform on a mobile device, you must have at least iOS 8 downloaded, 3G or 4G LTE, and the iPhone must be at least an iPhone 6 model or newer. We had begun Polyglot to develop communication between English and Spanish. but it has grown to much more than those two languages. Listed on the slides are the most popular languages used on our app. Our goal is to have every major language listed in the world developed to be used on our app, and sometime in the future we may consider developing indigenous languages, given that resources will be provided to accomplish that. Revenue is always an issue with developing new business, so we had to set our most basic version of Polyglot to allow 8 different languages to be discussed. Standard payment is 99 cents a month and will allow up to 4 people at the same time per meeting. We have more payment plans, but this is our most basic setup. Also, for students who complete international work, we have the student plan for $2.99 per month. It allows for easier worldwide class discussions among classrooms located in different parts of the world. This version allows for 24 different users at the same time and can translate 16 different languages. Finally, we have Polyglot Pro, which is mostly used by businesses to hold larger meetings. This includes 64 languages, up to 120 people. It can have 32 separate private rooms, and it is advertisement free and has other accessibility features. This is very good for international business, as it gives business access to talk to different reps and is the best value for the brand. Here you can see the growth rate and slowing down of our main competitors, Zoom and Microsoft Teams. With the slowing down of their programs, there is now room for a new and better meeting platform. This is where Polyglot comes in. Thank you.